The night was draped in shadows, the city lights flickering like distant stars. As the clock struck midnight, Sarah found herself at the corner of Ashford Street, desperately flagging down any available taxi. The streets were eerily deserted, the chilly air adding an extra layer of unease. Finally, a worn-out cab pulled over, its headlights casting a dim glow on the deserted pavement. Relieved, Sarah hurried inside, the interior of the taxi reeking of stale smoke and mildew. She gave the driver the address. Just a 5-minute drive, she thought, a mere blip in the vastness of the city. But this ride would turn out to be anything but ordinary. As the taxi rumbled through the deserted streets, an otherworldly chill seeped through the cracked windows. Sarah felt a sudden shift in the atmosphere, a tingle down her spine, an inexplicable sense of dread. The world outside the windows twisted and contorted, morphing into a nightmarish landscape. The city skyline melted into a hazy fog, and the streets transformed into a macabre theatre, revealing crimes of the past like haunting echoes. Scenes of robbery, violence and betrayal played out before her eyes, a chilling reel of events. She witnessed a haunting death, the victim's anguished screams echoing in her ears. The sensation was surreal, like being trapped in a horror movie, unable to escape. The taxi came to a sudden halt, jerking Sarah back to reality. She stumbled out, shaken and bewildered, but the images from her surreal journey lingered, seared into her mind like a haunting melody. Determined to unravel this enigmatic puzzle, Sarah became a relentless detective in her own right. Days turned into nights as she pieced together the fragments of her nightmarish journey. Clues emerged from her dream, subtle hints pointing to a hidden truth. Driven by an inexplicable force, Sarah followed the cryptic trail, leading her to a secluded spot on the outskirts of town. There, beneath the cover of overgrown bushes, lay the remains of an elderly woman, robbed of her life and dignity, buried in a shallow grave. A clue overlooked by the perpetrator surfaced, a damning evidence left behind. With trembling hands, Sarah contacted the authorities, recounting her surreal experience and presenting the compelling evidence she had uncovered. The pieces fell into place, the mystery unraveling as the police pieced together Sarah's findings. The murderer, confident in their perfect crime, was blindsided by the unforeseen twist of fate. Justice prevailed, the perpetrator apprehended, and the city breathed a collective sigh of relief. Sarah, haunted by the memories of that fateful taxi ride, found solace in closure. The surreal journey that had plunged her into the abyss of terror had transformed her into an accidental hero, a reluctant witness turned relentless seeker of justice. The echoes of that harrowing night would forever remain etched in her mind, a reminder of the thin veil separating reality from the unseen.